Hello everyone, it's Andrea here. Hi, how are you today? This is my sunny living room and I'm starting this summit with all of you who are watching here. I just want to say hi to everyone. Hi Jag, and I also see Praveen. It's really nice to see you here, and this is the first day of the pre-week, the first pre-week of the Global Empowerment Summit. And before we sit down for 6 weeks and we will sit in one place, I was thinking that I will bring you a few steps and a little bit of dancing so that you can always use this whenever you are in between sessions or when you are working very hard in front of your computers. And I can give you some exercises to make you feel a little bit better. So how does it go? First of all, I will share with you one link in the comments if you already haven't seen yet. This is one music that I can offer you because of copyright issues. I can't play music now. But if you click on this link, right, then you will see a Spotify music, which I chose. This is Jive, a very energetic music. And that's what we will do today as first. And then later I will tell you a little bit more about the Global Empowerment Summit. So in the meantime, please tune in and just as a warm up for your fingers, type in where are you watching from. I know Praveen is from Fiji Islands, so it's amazing. Thank you for tuning in from so far. I know Jag is in Malaysia. Hi Jag, good morning. And in the meantime, while I'm preparing, you just click on the link and you can already play this music at your home. And I will just show you a little bit of exercise, how you can get warmed up for dancing like this. Because every morning we try to help you with your health and wellness so that you will have a beautiful day. So let's just do first a little bit of round around with your heads to the right and to the left. Okay. Very slowly, you can stand up from next of your computer and don't force the movements. Make the movements very, very easy and flowy. Very good. You can put your head on the right a little bit, push down your shoulders. Nice and easy. And then you can also put it to the left and pull it. Nice and easy. Same to the front, just push your head and try to put your chin next to your chest. Hope you still hear me. And then lift your chin up. Very good. And put it down. Nice. Now comes the shoulders, rolls backward and forward. Okay. I know you cannot type now because you're moving with me, hopefully. That's it. Forward and backward. Both ways. Up and down. Hello. Hi, Elena. Nice to see you here. Up and down with the shoulders. You will also be part of our interview, so it's good exercise for you too, to get a little bit more warmed up and move in between the sessions. Very good. Now you can shift your upper body to the right and to the left. Easy peasy. Very good. And you can also turn your body right and left. Make sure you are not forcing the movements, especially if you just woke up. Very good. Okay, let's do this. You can do a little bit of leg lifts. Let me just take away the banner so that you see my legs too. So lift the legs up, right? Very good. Okay. Do it a few times. And welcome everyone who is just joining. I'm just giving you a few exercises that can help you to warm up. And in between sessions or during these 6 weeks, you can do these exercises to make your circulation better and to make your sore muscles a little bit more flexible. Very nice. Okay. And a little bit you can go around with your back. Same applies. Don't force it. And to the other side. Very nice. Okay, in the meantime, if you watch, just type where you are looking from, where you are tuning in from. And we are starting today the Global Empowerment Summit. And this is the first health and wellness session just for you. So I have a few questions for you. First of all, where are you tuning in? Please type it in the comments. I know Praveen from Fiji, I saw Jagatis from Malaysia, and I also saw Elena from Australia, from Perth. It's really nice to see you guys. And after that, I have another question regarding your health. What's your favorite healthy breakfast? Put it in the comments. And in the meantime, we can learn a little bit of the steps of the jive, of the music that I sent you. Let me just put my camera a little bit lower, and I will show you a few steps. The first step, I hope that you still can hear me, is to the side, simple step. And you can even click with your hand, okay? Easy peasy movement. So you can put on the music that I put in the comments above, right? And you can try this easy movement, right, left, step to the side, and to the other side. Easy peasy. Okay, very good. So now, just check the music in the comments, okay? It's a Spotify link. You can start it on your own. And then let's roll together. So basically it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can even style it a little bit with a swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. The next step will be also a very easy one. Do you know the twist? So we will just twist around a little bit. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the right leg, 8, and the other one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, easy peasy. Oh, nice. I see Jagadi's toasted bread wholemeal, 7 grains, 2 slices every morning. That's very good. With a nice tea. It's a super start for the day, and it gives so much energy. Thank you, Jack. Let's put the choreography together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's it. So I will try to give a little bit of music, okay? But just a short one because I cannot do too long. So forgive me for the phone in my hands. Okay, let's go. Okay, something like this. Okay, so you put on the music and then you just try these 2 steps and it will bring you a little bit of energy this morning and then you will be more ready for the whole conference that is coming. Let me explain you how you can watch the summit, okay? Because I sent most of you an email if you registered with a free ticket. So what you can do is you can watch these live shows on YouTube, first source, and you can go there every Tuesday evening because I'm scheduling the week on Tuesdays, okay? And then on Tuesday evening, you can just go and set reminders to all of the different streams that I'm creating in advance and all the upcoming live shows. This way, it will be just at your fingertips if you set the notifications and if you put also it in your calendar, for example. Okay. Second way is to go to Facebook and go to my Andrea Zsapka page, Facebook page, and then you will also see all the streams coming up, just like today. That's the second option. And the third option is you can also make sure that you are going to the website, right? And on the website, you will see the schedule. And in the schedule, I put the calendar of the event where you can see different links and you can join in the sessions. Most of the sessions for this year's summit is free to watch on YouTube and on Facebook, right? I will put the link soon into the comments. And the workshops are only for invitation. So if you are registered, if you are someone who got a free ticket, then you will have it in your email box already where you can watch the workshop. It's always a room, GES, workshops room. And then you just have to click on the Zoom link and then you will be already with the experts who are doing the workshops. How can you know when is the workshop? Again, click on the calendar that is shared on the schedule on the www.globalempowermenthub.com. Okay, let's go again and do the steps again. And then later on, we will continue with something else. Okay, so get to the music links in the comments and play that music from Spotify. And then do the following steps. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy side steps. Next one. Just twist 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? Easy peasy. Twist to the right and twist to the left. Okay? So these steps, why are they very good? Because dancing is moving your whole body and it's bringing up your blood pressure. So that means that you start to feel alive and you start to feel the energy, right? Every single morning, just do a few steps like this, starting with the warm-up that I showed you. Okay, step 1. If you work a lot in front of computer, then the step 1 is always a little bit of warm-up, head to toe, okay? You can put forward, backward, sideways, right? You can do shoulder circles, you can do back circles, and you can move your legs and your ankles, okay? After that, you can start to dance, but make sure you are warming up like at least 5 to 10 minutes just to move all the bones. And then you can start the dance. So this is the dance that I was teaching until now. It's called Jive, right? And I put the link in the comments, okay? You cannot click on it now here, but you can click on it in the comments field. And then you can listen to the Jive music. It's a very jumpy, very energetic music from ballroom. And the steps were very easy to follow. Just a side step to the right, to the left, okay? Easy peasy. You can style it with the hands up, or you can do a swing, okay? And then the next one was simple twist like in a rock and roll with the right leg. You can even lift your legs if you want, but be careful. And the same with the left leg, okay? And the count is always 1 to 8. Okay, so you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And finish. And you can even move with this, right? With the side step, you can move forward and backward. 1, 2, 3, hello. 1, 2, 3, hello. 1, 2, 3, hello. And 1, 2, 3, hello. And twist, 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 twist. Left leg, twist, 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 twist. Okay, so now you can again click on the music and listen to it at home. Another question to you. Let me see what questions I prepared for you. So I already asked for your favorite breakfast. The next one is, what's your favorite dance? So put it in the comments, what's your favorite dance? What is the music and the dance that makes you smile, makes you feel happy, and makes you energized? Let me know what you're thinking and what's your favorite dance. Put it in the comments, whether you're looking and watching us on Facebook or on YouTube. Both of them is okay. And until you are thinking about your favorite dance and put it into the comments, let me tell you a little bit more what's coming today. So every single day during the 6 weeks, because this summit is 6 weeks long, we try to start in the morning with some health and wellness sessions, okay? To help you to take care of yourself a little bit better and to energize for the whole day of information and knowledge. After that, we will have a lot of interviews coming up. So the experts will switch each other in the studio. You will see this pre-week is a little bit just warming up. Then the second week is already a little bit longer with more experts. And then the third, fourth, and fifth week are full of knowledge, full. And then the sixth week is also full of workshops for you. We collected more than 200 experts for you. They are all coming volunteering to the summit, and you will see interviews, you will see panel discussions, you will see workshops, you can join networking parties where we will dance, and you can join secret rooms where we can talk about hard things, tough things with specialists, counselors, and psychologists, and you can ask all your questions. So this is all what we have. Plus an extra, we have Clubhouse every Wednesday and Friday from 10:45 Malaysia time, and you can jump on the Clubhouse and talk to the experts right there. So don't forget, all the programs will be revealed today on the website. You already have the schedule and the calendar is up, but I will also give you a little image so that you can see it like a TV show magazine. I hope you liked the content so far, and I'm happy to have you here, happy to give you some good moments. We have more than 70 workshops, all for free, all of them 50 minutes long during the 6 weeks. We have 200 expert interviews where the experts will share their different information about their field and their priorities. We will have a lot of panel discussions with a lot of experts and the moderator. And there you can also jump on board with your questions if you want. And we will have a lot of opportunity for you to network with us and to find friends and to find a little bit of uplifting during these times. What else you can do? You can also go to the globalempowermenthub.com and you can sign up as a member, because then you will get some gifts from the speakers. They offered a lot of freebies, and I will upload them until the 13th of October. And then you can also have a look at the marketplace where they are offering their books, their modules, and if you like an expert, you try them, how they work, and you like the style, it's working with you, then you can get in touch with them and join in one of their paid services if you want. We will also have a donation center where we are collecting trusted NGOs, and there, the trusted NGOs, those are the organizations that we support. And then you can also send some money if you want to these organizations. And then we also have a lot of other surprises, but for that you have to sign up as a member. So this is the morning, and we are heading towards the other part of the morning. And I see Dr. Anjali is in the studio. It's a surprise for me, but I think she wants to join me. So I will bring her up to the stage. If you want to join me on the stage, I can do that. Let me see. Good morning. How are you? Hi. How are you? Good morning. That's the surprise of the day. You just have to unmute yourself and say hi to the audience. You can also just say hi with your microphone. You don't have to show the camera. Dr. Anjali is one of the experts joining us, and she will talk about a lot of interesting things around ageism, and she will give you a lot of details about that. So what else? Good morning. Your That's a very hard name, Lord Dan. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Good morning to you on YouTube. And now it's the time to ask me questions. So if you have any questions about the summit, how you can watch it, where you can join us, then just let me know in the chat. Please write it there, and I am here for you to answer all your questions. And in the meantime, I will just showcase all the different comments that I got. So we have a hi from Praveen. Hi Praveen from Fiji. We have Jagatis from Kuala Lumpur. Hi Jag. Really nice to see you. Nice. We have Elena. Hi Elena from Perth. We have the breakfast of Jagatis. Toasted bread, wholemeal, 7 grains, 2 slices every morning. Very good with some tea, and have some fruit next to it. And you can also add a little bit of curcuma juice with orange and ginger powder, so that you are super strong and your immune system is boosted enough. And I have Lortan. Hi, good morning. So if you have any questions, please just ask now, and I will highlight them and I will answer all of it. It's really weird, to talk in front of a camera without seeing you all, but that's how we are today. That's why we did this summit, so that you feel a little bit more socialized, you are closer to the people, and you can meet all the different experts and feel like you are not alone. I have another answer from Jagatis. She likes Zumba. Nice. It's a very nice energetic music and very, very good exercise. So if you have any questions, just feel free to put it in the comments. If you just tuned in right now, then these are the morning sessions. This week I will do many, many morning sessions. This one of today was about jive and warming up and moving in between sessions when you are watching us online and when you're working from home remotely. Then you can do these things. Let me just recap and let me give you a summary about what you can do in between your sessions while you are working remotely, and how it can help you to gain more energy. So the first thing that I was telling is you can warm up all the time. Whenever you are starting your day, start with this warm up to start your circulation. Okay, we went from head to toe, but you can also go from toe to head. How was it? Hi Chemi, nice to see you. So first I was moving the head around very carefully. Don't force it. Just move to the right and to the left all the way, and try to make it bigger and bigger as you feel that your neck is warming up, right? This was the first warm-up exercise. You wake up in the morning, you drink a bit of water, and you warm up for the day. And you can repeat it during lunchtime and even before going to bed. Okay, then you can put your head to the right, put your head to the left, put it to the front, put it to the back. Now we did the upper part. Let's go to the shoulders. Move it to the front, move it to the back, little circles, let's see. Okay. You can open your chest and close the chest also. This is also a very nice exercise in the morning. Okay. Very good. And I can also add a little bit of stretching up, like you would like to reach the ceiling and let your leg go up. Very good feeling. I hope you feel it. Your day will be better after this. Hi, Darpan. Nice to see you. Stretch up. Okay. So we did this part now. Now we go to the back. You can just go and go around. You go a bit back so that you see. Don't force. Don't go downwards. Always think about going upwards with your spine. Both sides. Okay, then you can also do hip circles to the right and to the left. Very good. Then you can lift your leg up a little bit. Let me just show you more because the camera angle has to change. Okay. So lift your leg just in front of you. And you can even do some hip circles outwards and inwards. You see, we are going from head to toe. Other one. We are warming up for this summit. It's 6 weeks sitting in front of your computer and putting all the links and the checks. So you have to have your body ready and you have to have something that moves you time to time. Then move to the right with your hip circles. You see, I'm just going around like you do hula hoop. And you can go to the left, same way. Nice, very good. Then you can also move your knee. You don't see in this, yes, just like this, or a little. If you are not stable enough, you can take a chair and hold it next to you. Both ways, okay? Same to the other side. You can just lift your leg like this, up and down, forward and up. And then you can also do little circles. You can also just go down a little bit, don't force. Make sure your knees are straight to the front. And just go up and down a little bit, bending your knee, straightening it up as much as it let it go. Don't force your knees. If you have knee problems, then avoid this exercise, please. Very good. And then, I cannot show it, but move you see my feet, move your ankles around both sides on the ground. You don't have to lift it, okay? Very good. Nice. Nice and easy. We did first head, shoulders, then the back, the hip, the knees, and the ankles. And this one you can repeat every time. In the morning, when you wake up after drinking a sip of water, then in the lunchtime, then in the evening. But even if you need some exercise, they say it's good to move every hour and don't sit in front of the computer all the time. So you can repeat this exercise every hour. And let's go to the dance exercise. I will just show you a little bit. Because of copyright issue, I can't play the music, but I will put the music again, another one, into the links, okay? And you can just play this music on your side, okay? I just put it in there. So go to the comments and play that music on your phone. I will play a little bit of it just to be on the same page, okay?
An old time cave dweller lived in a cave. This is what I did where they wanted to ride.
Okay, this was jive steps. So the steps were like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and beginning. And you can move with it. Okay, I stopped the music, but that's the feeling that you have to hear in your head and move around and get energized for today, for your work, and for our sessions. Hope you liked it and hope you danced with me. And then, hi Darpan. Nice to see you. Hi Jimmy. It's really, really nice to see you guys. Hope I could give you a little bit of warm-up, a little bit of good mood, a little bit of feeling your body, and a little bit of energetic moves and energy that you can use during this day. What comes next? Around 10 a.m., Manuj Aggarwal will join me from Canada, and we will talk about business. Basically, he will talk about understand others in business, which is very, very important. So he will join me here in the studio at 10 a.m. in half an hour. And we will talk about this in his interview. And right after that, I will play you an interview, which I recorded with Vanitha, who comes also tomorrow. And we will talk about the importance of mental health support, because this year we are having an amazing lineup of mental health experts. So the TJ from Australia, we have the 5th International Mental Health Summit joining us on the 21st of October. We have a lot of mental health experts joining us, because this is a burning issue. We have to help people to be able to go through all the difficulties that they have. So make sure you are tuning into these sessions. So next up in half an hour will be Manuj Aggarwal about how to understand others in business. Then you will see an interview with Vanitha about mental health support. And later today at 2 p.m., there will be an exciting interview with Cheryl Stella Barreto about empathy in leadership, which is also a very exciting topic, isn't it? Leadership roles are changing all the time, and it's really important to learn new things and to implement them and improve and grow as a leader. Hi, Dr. Anjali. It was nice to see you on the screen, and it was really good to have you with me and not being alone in the studio. If you want to jump back, you can still do it and say hi to the audience. What comes after that? We will have at 8 p.m. Some other interview with Jeff Chea from ICF Malaysia, and we will talk about leader as a coach. So the new way of coaching, the new proactive way of coaching, when the leader thinks as a coach and tries to help the team to improve and grow instead of directing them. And then we have another interview with Shavati. Shavati is doing a live show called Love Matters, and we will talk about the importance of love and the importance of support, self-love. And this was, an amazing interview again. And tonight, late night, around 10:45, we will be on Clubhouse with the launching of the Global Empowerment Summit. And you can already meet with us. You can talk to us. You just have to search for the Global Empowerment Hub Club. If you connect with me under Andrea branding, you will find me and you will see my club. And in the club, you will see 12 rooms just for this GES Summit. In the upcoming Wednesdays and Fridays, we will go there and discuss different topics related to the summit. So one more time, let me summarize everything, because some of you may not know how you can watch this summit. So first of all, you can go to the globalempowermenthub.com, and there you will find a schedule in the menu, and you will see a whole information, like I wrote your letter, how you can make the most of this summit. So first of all, you can watch everything on YouTube. I'm scheduling the weeks always on Mondays and Tuesdays. So Tuesday evening, every week for the 6 weeks, you can go on YouTube and set reminders to each and every upcoming sessions. You can do it right now. Let me give you the YouTube link that is available here. And I will just put it in the comments. Okay. Okay, let me see. Comments, and I will put it here. Good. So go to this YouTube channel and make sure that you are actually there, and you are setting reminders for everything what you have there. Okay. And you can also go to Facebook. There is a Facebook page. Let me just give it to you. Okay. And I will search for it. And this Facebook page is also showing all the different sessions that we have. Okay. Let me just put it in the stream. Okay. So here you can watch the summit. You can set reminders on YouTube, and you can get reminders on Facebook. It's up to you which one you prefer. On the other hand, all sessions will stay up so you can rewatch them if you are not in the right time zone. I know that it's a little bit tricky, but most of the time the mornings are for America and Asia. The afternoons are for Europe, Africa, and also Asia. And then evenings are again for America and even for Africa and Europe and for Asia. So those are the most packed timings. To see the program, what do you have to do? The program is on the website in a calendar form. You just have to click on the calendar and you will see the program in a Google Calendar that I made public, and you can go and watch the sessions according to the calendar. Every interview and panel discussion will be on StreamYard and streaming to a lot of destinations, but you can watch it on YouTube and on Facebook. Then there will be the workshops. For the workshops, you need to have a free ticket. And if you get a free ticket, you will receive an email from me. And then in the email, I'm giving you the Zoom access to all the workshops. So what you have to do is check on Tuesdays the program of the week, and then figure out which workshops you want to attend. You add them from my calendar to your calendar, and then you just click on the Zoom link in your email, GES Workshops 2021. That's the name of the Zoom room, and see you there. Then we will have also Clubhouse discussions every Wednesday and Friday, and you can join us there. That's the second thing. Plus, we also have networking parties every Saturday with music and dance and networking and changing social media connections and getting to know each other better. Plus, you have secret rooms, which are there for people who would like to get some help, who are feeling low and who need the help of considered psychologists and mental health advocates. Those rooms will not be projected, of course. We only allow a few people to enter. And that's a safe place for you to ask for help if you need some and to reach out. So these are the programs, and I hope you can join in as many programs as possible. And I try to make this year more accessible than last year by giving you the opportunity to get in touch just like one-on-one with all the 200 experts, actually 200 plus. I have 212 experts on my list volunteering for this event this year. And I'm really happy to introduce all of them to you. They are all beautiful people with a lot of good in their heart, and they are helping you to elevate yourself. So these are the programs. One more time, if you got a free ticket, you got an email, and in that email I explain how you can access the summit. Otherwise, you can go to the website. Maybe I can even show it to you. Let me just sit on my chair so that I can do it a bit more convenient, because I was up for the dancing, and I can share my screen, and then I can just give you a little bit of introduction into the whole summit. So let me just show you first of all the summit website and make you go around, okay? Let me open it. I will share my screen. Nice, and I will add it to the stream. Okay, so this is the website, right? So you can go on the website and see everything. So you see already that we started today. This is the pre-week. You see that we have more than 200 international experts, and we have 42 active days. We are finishing the summit on the 7th of November. Okay, we have 100 plus interviews and 150 plus interviews, and also workshops. I just counted 70 workshops, so it's a lot. We have 28 panel discussions, and we have 200 interviews where I will interview the people one by one, whoever joined the summit as an expert. We have 12 Clubhouse discussions every Wednesday and every Friday. We have 6 online networking parties every single Saturday. And we have challenges, freebies, and giveaways from the 13th of October available if you are signing up as a member on the website. So you see, you can still grab your seat because the summit is 6 weeks long. So we have a lot of time to get to know each other. The first 2 pre-weeks are little teasers for you to see what we brought together. Then you can also see a little video that we prepared with the experts if you want to check it, and you see the program outline. So you see the 2 pre-weeks from the 27th until the 11th of October. Those are the 2 pre-weeks with health and wellness sessions, discussions, interviews, mini workshops, and also on the 9th and the 10th of October, we are partnering up with iWorld Malaysia, a youth organization who are doing their own summit about leadership, and you can join them and watch this within this summit. Then the main week number 1 is from the 11th. I told you from the 13th you will be able to see everything, all the freebies, the donation center, the marketplace, and the challenges will be up. So then we will have, again, interviews, Clubhouse, health and wellness sessions, panel discussions, and networking parties. And also the secret rooms will be already up. Then the second main week from the 18th of October, again, you can see we have the same structure, plus the 5th International Mental Health Care Conference is joining us. So they will have the afternoon, and they will share with you the new things and everything, what they know about the situation around mental health this 2021. And then we have the third week, where we are bringing everyone in intergenerational conversations, and we will have the same structure with a lot of value for you. And the last week in November, the first week of November, when we will bring you more and more Clubhouse discussions, a lot of workshops again. And how you can see the program here, you see on the top of the website under the video, you just see pre-week 1 schedule available. So you have to click on that, right? And you see the schedule and how you can make the most of this summit, right? Here under this, check the GES calendar, right? If you go to this one, it will bring you up to the calendar of the summit. To make it more digestible, you go to the right side and you click on the weekly view, and then you can see the different programs this week. You see already, this was today the wellness session. So I gave you a little bit of warm up, a little bit of dancing, and I'm coming up soon with Manuj coming to the studio, talking about business and how to understand others in business. Then we will have an interview with Vanitha about mental health support. Then you see we have a lunch break, and after the lunch break, we have an interview about empathy in leadership with Cheryl Barreto. Then we have a dinner break, and after that, we have already on YouTube Jeff, who will talk about that's Leslie about design thinking, and Jeff about coaching. And then later tonight, I will welcome you in the Clubhouse Global Empowerment Hub Club, and we have 12 rooms starting this week today, and then Friday, and every week we repeat different topics. And then you can see also the other days in this calendar straight away, all the way until Friday. And you can join any of these discussions on YouTube. In the comments, the workshops you will also see, and the workshops you can join if you are having a free ticket. Okay, so very, very, very important. One more time, how you can find this calendar. You have to go to the website, right? You see first the screen, then you scroll a little bit down, and under the welcome video, you see the program outline, pre-week, schedule available. You click on that one, you see this, and here you go, the calendar for the sessions. Click on it, right? You also received it in your email if you got the free ticket already, and you can change it to agenda view. Then it will show you like this, and you can change it to weekly view. Okay, it's up to you, and you will see the sessions for the summit. Otherwise, let me go back and show you what else I put you together. So you see interviews and talks. So all the interviews are visible on YouTube, and you can just click here and go to the YouTube channel, and you will see the live shows, right? Here you go. Very nice. And then you can also go to further down to the workshops. So you see if you have a free access ticket, you just have to get a ticket. And then you will see everything because I will send you an email. Okay, very good. Then you have the Clubhouse Discussions. So this is the club that you have to search for. This is the Global Empowerment Hub. And that's where you find the rooms. The first room is scheduled for tonight. Launch Empowerment is for everyone. That's our topic today. Okay. Then you can go down and then you have a networking party. You see that you can get the information about the Zoom room at this place, get your free ticket. And then after you will get an information to the Zoom room, secret rooms I told you about. And then you can get and sign up as a member. And then you will get access to the freebies, to the marketplace, and you can get a lot of value from us throughout the years while we are working on building a digital ecosystem, because that's the goal at the end, to help everyone, to serve everyone by providing you a digital ecosystem, a digital platform where you can meet, you can work together, you can collaborate, you can get support, you can get mentorship, you can get free information that is trusted, you can donate, you can support NGOs, you can even just market your products, and you can get support from us to bring your products to anywhere in the world. So that's the idea. So one more time, you go to the www.globalempowermenthub.com or whatwomenwantworkshop.com. I will just put it in the comments. Okay. And then you can get your ticket. And once you get the ticket, you will get an email with all the information. But otherwise, you can go scroll down under the video, welcome video. You will see the pre-week one schedule available. And you just click on it. And it brings you to this page, which is also available from the menu under the schedule, right? And then you can check what's coming up by clicking on the calendar here on the top. Okay. Will bring you to a calendar which is in a monthly view, but you can change it to weekly view or even agenda, which is showing you everything line by line coming up per week. So I will come up and you see I haven't filled up the second week yet. Only the pre-week is filled up because I'm doing the scheduling every Monday and Tuesday. So every Tuesday you just have to click on the website, go to YouTube schedule and set reminders according to your interest. Okay. And then you have the information about the interviews. You can watch them on the YouTube channel by clicking here, and you will see it here. Okay. And you see the upcoming streams. So the only thing is you have to click the set reminder, make it on, and then you will receive a reminder of each and every session for that week if you want. Or you just can set reminders to the ones that you like, okay? And then you can see it here. And then there is another option, which is the Facebook, Andrea Zsapka branding or Andrea Zsapka, where you will see the same thing. You are already seeing me here playing live, right? And you can do the same here by, this is in Malaysian because I'm in Malaysia. So you can see and set reminder for each and every live shows that I'm going to do. That's the other thing. Let me close everything so that I don't have so many things open. Okay. So this was all on the website, on the main page, on home. You scroll a little bit down, you see the welcome video, and after that, previous schedule available. Okay. And then you go check week schedule 1. You see every information I gathered here and was writing you a long letter, and all the links are connected here. You can check the calendar. You can make it in weekly view or an agenda view. Or you can go and check on YouTube or Facebook, right? And make sure you are having a ticket, because then you get access to the workshops Partly the workshops will be also projected live, some parts of the conversations, but most of the workshops will be within a closed room, and you can see all the upcoming workshops in the calendar here, for example. Okay, so you see that this week I have 4 workshops, right? So I suggest you to do it in an agenda way, which is very easy, and you can just search for the workshops. Okay, GES Workshop Room Modeling Excellence, for example, you see September the 30th, we have a workshop here. And then you see join Zoom meeting with the details that you received from us. So basically, you just have to click on the Zoom link that you received in the email for the GES workshops Zoom room, and then you will be in that workshop already with the experts. So it's starting at 8 p.m. tomorrow, right? And you can do the same and scroll further and search for the other workshop here, Leadership Legacy with Isabella on October the 2nd. Then we also have another one, let me see, Automation with Rob Hose, right? So you will see all the programs here, and you can just join those workshops and enjoy them with the experts. And yeah, just take the most out of this session, please, out of the summit. Be there all the time and make sure you're moving in between sessions. And in 6 minutes, Manuj will join me and I will interview him about the situation in business, how you can understand others, and how you can use this skill to understand others to basically do a better business and to make yourself more successful. So I will stop sharing now. I will see you back. And in the meantime, I really want you to engage and just say, I'm in. If you will watch us for the next 6 weeks, just type I'm in. And also, if you have any questions, please feel free to connect with me and feel free to basically write me if you have anything and I can answer your questions. And thank you for those who joined us this morning at the first session, Praveen, Darpan, Jagatis, we had Elena, we had Darpan and Lorhitan, and Dr. Anjali was here too. Thank you very much for joining the very, very first session at this amazing 6 weeks long Global Empowerment Summit, where we are bringing you more than 200 experts, interviews and panel discussions and clubhouse meetings, networking parties, secret rooms, and workshops, more than 70 free workshops, all of them 1 hour long, where you can directly interact with our experts. For the workshops, I have to say there is a note for you to check. All the time when you are in a workshop, there is a time when I will put a little bit of live streaming in it. So if you don't want to be on the live stream, make sure that when I say we go live, you are putting your camera on off mode and you are just having your mic on if you still want to contribute, because some parts of the workshops will be live. Hi, hello, nice to see you. Thank you. You are awesome too. All of you who are tuning in are awesome. And don't forget the music in the comments and listen to it at your home. I put you some chive music and I gave you some movements. Don't forget, I have 2 songs for you. And then you can just tune in, move a little bit every single day whenever you are, before you sit in front of your computer, and use these little tricks that I shared with you this morning. And yeah, just enjoy the flow and enjoy being with us. And I'm waiting for Manuj in the meantime, but let's play a little bit one of the videos that we created, one of the teasers, and then see you again. And here we are. Manuj is in the stream, so I will let him in. Hi, Manuj. Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I was just moving a little bit the audience, and I was
Uh-huh.
giving them some heads up about how to access the summit. It's always
Uh-huh.
the most emergency questions, how
Yeah,
to
yeah,
how
I
to
know,
do
I know.
everything.
You have been doing great. I cannot imagine how you do it, but you have been doing such a great job.
It's all because of all of you who were joining me and creating this content, which is like amazing. I was just checking the schedule, and yeah, this will be an amazing 6 weeks with so much knowledge. So
Yeah.
I'm really encouraging the audience to tune in to every session and use that calendar on the website.
Hmm.
So that you can see what an amazing lineup is here for the
Absolutely,
6 upcoming
absolutely,
weeks.
absolutely.
So thank you for being here, Manuj. I just got to know. I have to tell to the audience that most of the people you will see on the screen, I haven't really met before. It's just because I wanted to search for inspiring individuals,
Hmm.
and I found them on LinkedIn or on Facebook or through friends,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
are joining in. And this is some time for us, also this 30 minutes interview where we can get to know each other. So,
absolutely.
Manuj, introduce a little bit yourself. Tell us about your life. Where are you tuning in? And yeah, just introduce
Yeah,
yourself.
awesome. Sure. Yeah. So I'm in Vancouver, Canada, and I've been here about 25 years, but I grew up in India, and my journey started in a small town in India. I used to work in a factory, and it was quite hard work. It was, 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. I used to earn $2 a day, and through that hard work I learned, basically the importance of hard work, and also how to build systems, how to scale businesses, how to communicate with people. But obviously, those learnings would have meant nothing uh, if I didn't sort of change my life. So what happened was, one day I was going through some business magazines, and I saw these amazing people, amazing successful business tycoons, and I got inspired from them. I thought, hey, these guys or gals are also like me. I'm a human being, they're a human being. We have same body, same sort of mind. So what is special about them, what I can't achieve? I mean, how come I'm here and they are over there? And so that sort of inspired me to change my life. I went into computers, learned programming. I just fell in love with programming, and one thing led to another. Now I have 4 patents in artificial intelligence. I have written 2 books on technology, and we work with companies like Microsoft, IBM, ING Bank, and some amazing companies, some amazing people, some of the best known names on the planet. And yeah, I mean, it was all possible through that little inspiration and education. So here I am, just paying it forward, and just helping other people out who may need that inspiration today.
I love your work. I think that's so important to bring technology closer to the people and just empower them by giving them the opportunity to get
Absolutely,
awareness about technology.
absolutely.
And this is something that I really urge people to do, to get to know what's going on. And even if in slow steps, just learn a little bit, try new
Yeah,
things, and just do it slowly. And then later
yeah.
you will speed up.
Yeah, 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 absolutely, absolutely. I think artificial intelligence is taking over the world, and whether we realize it or not, it's in our phones, it's in our cars now. It's everywhere, and at the very least, there should be some awareness of what is going on. Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit more about your inspiration to go into this field. Like, was there someone around you who made you interested, were you just a nicely said geek
Yeah,
who was
yeah.
sitting in front of the computer all the time, or it's just something that was interesting for you?
Again, funny thing is, what happens in life is sometimes you have these little nudges, and if you listen to those nudges, then they may turn into something big, big push. So I remember one of my cousins, he was older than me, and he was going to university, and he and his friend were talking, and he was like, okay, hey, what should I do with my life? And this is back in early 1990s, right? So, and he goes, you know what, this have you heard of this thing called computers? Like, they are becoming very popular these days, so you should look into that. And he goes, no, 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 man, computers, I'm just gonna think maybe, I'll become a doctor or lawyer, this computer stuff, I don't care about that. So that sort of stuck in my mind. I was like, what is this computer stuff? I need to look into this. And then back in those days, there was no internet, there was no, like, the first computer I had was like 286, if people remember. And yeah, I mean, I could not believe it, that I could just give it a command and it will obey me without questioning, without saying anything back. Plus it will do all this useful stuff, like, all this automation. And that was just very fascinating to me, that I could make it do anything, and it can solve a lot of problems that people were facing. And that led me to that. And then, if you want to go further, now I focus a lot on artificial intelligence. And one of the reasons why I do that is I'm also a student of meditation and spirituality. So I know a lot about neuroscience, psychology, and how our mind works. And I see a continuum between our mind and artificial intelligence. And I see what the social media platforms like Facebook and all that, what is happening because of the way that they are using AI. And I just want to use it, but for better reasons, meaning I want to open up people's minds, I want to make them more self-aware. And this all is possible using artificial intelligence. So that is sort of where my current drive and inspiration comes from.
That's amazing, and I think it's so important to make people understand, make people befriend themselves with this technology, not be afraid of it, but rather learn from it and use it in their advantage. It was really funny, Manuj. I was marketing the summit on my own through my Wix website, because I created a website, and then I found an option where you can use Wix AI to optimize your marketing. And so all the tickets what we have today and all the people who found me, it's because of the AI behind Wix, because
Absolutely.
it's optimizing the Facebook users who see my advertisements, right?
Yeah.
And then it sees the behavior, and somehow it shows it to people, like-minded people, or the people
Absolutely.
who are
Absolutely.
same. It's
Absolutely.
amazing technology, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So how can people use AI in their everyday life? Can you say some examples, like how you are using it, or how small enterprises can use AI already today to
I
help them
mean,
automate
we are
things?
using it already, right? Like voice commands, like, we have Siri, we have Alexa, we have Google. We are using that already. Now, the thing is, when small businesses try to use AI needs a lot of data, it needs a lot of computing power. So, but the thing is, most small businesses don't need to make their own algorithms. They just need to use what is available. So, for example, voice commands are so powerful, so convenient. A small business can use Alexa API, they can use Siri API or anything like that, and they can create custom voice commands that they can use in their business. So it will help their customers, it will help their employees, it will help themselves. That's just a small example. Then another thing is, these days people are very much afraid of touching things because of because of virus. So touchless things can be used. You can use fingerprint scanning, which is less intrusive than full touch. So there are so many options available out there, and that is where the awareness comes in, where once you know that, okay, these are the options available, then your mind starts to work and say, oh, I could use that technology here, I could use that technology here. So the more aware you become, the more ideas that can pop up in your head. And then you can engage experts like ourselves, or people who understand how to build that technology, and we can deploy that for the business that is needing that requirement. Is it making sense?
Yeah, it's definitely making sense, because it's very very interesting how this all takes over our lives,
Yeah.
so it's very important, especially like the Siri and the Alexa. Like, I was trying, and it's a bit scary, even for me, that I'm reading about technology, I'm trying to learn whatever I can, but when I was like hello, you use the world.
Yeah.
And then it's talking to you, and we try to ask very weird questions to the
Yeah, yeah,
machine.
yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
the answer is carefully, like, very accurate, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Even if
mm-hmm.
you just ask them something, they can.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
So let's talk a little bit about your generational challenges, because this summit is about the young and the wise and be bold together. So it
Mhm.
can be about yours, how you see yourself in this new 21st century,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and also about how you see how people you meet
Yeah, yeah.
are, the different generations are accessing or
Absolutely.
thinking
Sure.
about.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Like this is, I think everybody who has ever lived on this planet must have said this. We are living in a very interesting time, but I really feel that this is a unique time. And the reason why I say that again, because I come from technology background, is that, you know, uh, humans have invented groundbreaking technologies, but it has happened after several hundred years. So we first discovered fire, then a few hundred years later we invented the wheel, and then agriculture came, and so on and so forth, right? But right now, so many groundbreaking technologies are coming together at one instance in time that it's mind boggling. Like 5G is coming, right, which will give you internet information access anywhere. Blockchain is coming, which is going to decentralize everything that we know of today. AI is coming, which will make a lot of things sort of automated. It will make a lot of jobs redundant. Uh, there is a new technology called CRISPR, where we can edit genes just like we edit documents. We can edit people's genes and then make them more smarter, make them look a certain way, make some diseases go away. Quantum computing is coming, which is like nobody even knows what the implications will be of these. So when you have all these groundbreaking technologies coming together in one instance of time, that's world changing. So my core belief is that the world as we know it in 20 years is not going to be the same. We are not going to work like this. We're not going to live like this. So coming back to the generational challenges, we are living in a transformation age, and people who are in the middle, like 40s, 50s, we grew up a little bit in the old generation. We didn't grow up all the way with mobile phones or tablets. So we know what it feels like without technology, and we know what it feels like with technology. And we are sort of transitioning into a very technological advanced world. So when I have kids 9 and 11, they grew up with phones, they grew up with the internet, so they don't even know what the world is like before that, right? So now if we communicate with them, did you know that there used to be such a thing as, you used to pick up a phone and you need to dial a number? Like, what are you talking about? And when you used to call somebody outside of your country, it used to cost a lot of money, and you had to like really be careful what you have to say. You have to plan before you call them. What are you going to say? Because otherwise it's going to cost too much money. You can't just chit chat. So these things are very foreign to them, and that is the challenge, where we need to reconcile them, bring them uh, into the world where god forbid, if something has to happen where we don't have access to technology, stranger things has happened. Like, this pandemic was a very strange occurrence. So if we don't have access to technology, what are we going to do? We cannot stop surviving. So that is one aspect. Second aspect is we also need to empathize with these generations, who do not understand what the world is like without technology. So we are sort of in the middle, like in a sandwich between them. So that is sort of the challenge. But I think it's also interesting to see how each generation evolves. And you know I remember my parents used to say, "Oh, when I was your age, this used to happen," and I used to get annoyed, like, what do you know about growing up, And now I say the same thing to my kids. So it's like you see the generational gap. It continues. It continues. It's like a never-ending cycle, right?
Exactly, and it brings up the question of responsibility of our of our generation, right?
Mhm,
Because
mhm,
we are kind of like the treasurer of the past, and we are
mhm.
just kind of gatekeepers
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
the experiment and experience that we had
Mhm,
from the past. We
mhm.
inherited it from our grandfathers,
Absolutely.
grandmothers, and it's kind of like becoming more important to
Mhm,
become this kind of person who is bringing the old knowledge
mhm.
from generation to generation, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
And we have a question here from Vanita. She's asking, Manuj, what will you advise someone who has fears of technology?
Sure. See, the fear is nothing else but, in my belief, is just a fear. Hey, if I do this, maybe I'll break something, right? And that fear, it comes from unfamiliarity with things, and a little bit of lack of confidence. So this happens everywhere, by the way. When I started learning the car, how to drive the car, I was afraid, maybe if I if I don't press on the gas on the right time, or press the brake pedal, I may run somebody over. So it's not a new fear that we have about technology. The only thing is, the more we do it, the more used to we get, and then it becomes easier and easier. So I always say, hey, do not be afraid of breaking something. Whatever you are scared of that you will break, whether that's a Word document you are doing, whether that's Excel sheet you're doing, what is the worst that will happen? You will have to do that again. So that is how we learn. That's how, everything, starting from ABC, when we went to school, we make mistakes, and then we learn from that mistake, and then the next time we do it better. So this fear needs to be, used as a motivation to learn and make mistakes.
I love this way
Mhm.
to change the thing, like how to change. As a dancer, I was experiencing stage fright at the beginning
Mhm.
of my career, right?
Mhm.
When I was starting to go to competitions,
Mhm.
and I was super afraid to just France. At
Yeah,
dancing, you have like five judges just
yeah, yeah,
watching
yeah,
you and the
yeah.
audience, and you have
Mhm.
to perform.
Yeah, yeah.
So at the very beginning, it was kind of like a fearful thing that was stopping me from performing. But as
Absolutely.
I got more experienced, I could change and transform this fear
Yeah, yeah,
into my power, into my
yeah,
engine
exactly.
and energy. So I got so hyped up from the
Yeah,
feeling
yeah,
of being watched and being there.
exactly,
It
exactly.
must be
Yeah,
the same around technology.
absolutely, absolutely.
Did you do some sports, Manuj?
Oh, I used to play cricket. I mean, I grew up in India, so India was ruled by British for a long time. So wherever British went, they left their sports and their customs and traditions. So yeah, I used to play that, and now not so much, but I play with my kids. I play soccer and things like that.
That's nice. I always wanted to know what is so interesting in cricket.
Mm. Well, yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, it's like any other game. You throw a ball, you hit it, but the only thing is you have to be patient. It goes on and on. Like the original cricket match used to be 5 days, and the joke is that the British didn't have much to do, so they invented a game where they can just have an excuse to take 5 days off.
That's so true. It's like golf for me. Golf is so boring. For a
Mhm.
dancer, it's like I want to move everywhere. I want to jump everywhere. I want to
Yeah,
rush
yeah,
until the end. So
yeah,
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 these are the games that I watch a little bit, but I didn't really could stick with it.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's funny.
So Manush, let's go further to explore who you are. Tell us a little bit about how you live. What are your tips to live a healthy life? Tell us
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit about your everyday life.
See, one, as I said, one of the things that I focus on is mental health, well-being, because I see a lot of people are running after success. They are running after money, but they are stressed out. Even people who are successful, they are stressed out. And the thing is, when you have success, or you're chasing success, if you're not enjoying your life, there is no point to any of it. So a few things I always say is that, try to incorporate some sort of exercise, lightweight exercise. It could be a morning walk, it could be some yoga or something like that, that really maintains your physical fitness. And the thing is, mind and body is the same continuum. So when we say body is going to be fit, the mind will feel better, and vice versa. If the mind is feeling better, your body, you will have motivation to exercise. So in my daily routine, I meditate. First of all, I go for a morning walk for about 30 minutes, and then I meditate for about 20 minutes, and then I do yoga for 10 20 minutes. And so these are, like, it's about 1 hour give and take about of physical, sort of, not physical and mental exercises, meditation and things like that. The next big thing is uh, sleep. People underestimate how much sleep plays a role in our lives. And particularly young people say, oh, I'll pull a full all nighter and I'll get it done, let's just push through it. But you don't people don't realize, evolution devoted 1/3 of our existing life to sleep. There is a reason for that, because evolution doesn't make mistakes. If sleep was not important, then we won't have to sleep this much, right? The fact is that our neurons, our mind, actually develops during sleep. So I always recommend 7 to 8 hours of sleep for adults, no matter what. And I also highly encourage people to take naps during the day. Okay. The reason, again, people look at me funny and they say, oh, you're teaching us to be lazy. But the fact is, whatever we learn, whatever we understand in our in waking hours, we need to, it's just like the food we eat, we need to digest it, right? So the thoughts that we have, or the stimulus that we take in during our waking hours, it need to be digested by our mind. The neurons need to connect, and it needs to create those patterns in our mind, and that happens during sleep. It doesn't happen during waking hours. So napping and sleeping, it really helps bring that balance. And one thing I will say is, like, these days there are so many wearable devices, IoT devices available. So when you start to track that data, your sleep data, and things like that, and you can see the output that you produce in your business, in your profession, in your life, personal life, you will see direct correlation between the quality of your sleep and the results you are producing. So I always say, when you see it, you will believe it. And when you start to track this data, and when you see the results, you cannot deny it.
So let's summarize a little bit. It was so many beautiful information here that the people can use. So you were saying that first of all, take care of your body first, because then everything will be all right with your business too, right? That was the main message here. Then you told that you are meditating, you are taking the moment off so that you can switch off a little bit and concentrate on yourself. Second point, which is very, very important. You were also saying that you are tracking whatever you do online, so that you see how many hours you spend on your computers, gadgets, and phones, and you are also balancing it out with 8 and 7 hours of sleep every single day to keep the balance, right? That
Yeah.
was it.
So just a couple of clarifications there. I think mind has more impact than physical, because if our mind is not right, then we will not have motivation to keep ourselves fit. So I think meditation is number one. uh,
Okay.
Very, very important. Meditation is what will clarify your mind a little bit. And then in terms of tracking, I only track sleep. I cannot track too much, because that becomes too much. So I track my sleep, and I make sure there is a 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And it needs to be good quality sleep as well. So a lot of wearable devices, they can track the quality of your sleep as well, like, certain stages of sleep, and all that. Yeah.
I saw also some kind of sleeping apps that are helping you to sleep, like playing nice music in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm started to use essential oils, like
Mm-hmm.
lavender
Absolutely.
and other things that are helping you to
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know also a lot of teas that can
Yeah,
help
yeah.
you to sleep better, right?
Absolutely,
There's so
absolutely.
many tricks and tips, but
Yeah.
also putting aside your gadgets and phones before
Mm,
you go to
absolutely.
sleep is
Yeah, yeah.
very important.
Yeah.
I was experiencing very fidgety, anxious things
Mm-hmm.
when I was on my phone just
Mm-hmm.
straight away before I went to
Yeah, yeah.
sleep. So we put now our
Yeah.
phones outside the room.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When we are sleeping, we don't have it next to us.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
Good tips, good tips. Who's so much value already in this first 30 hours of this 6 week summit. Thank you, Manu,
Yeah.
for all of
Yeah, you're
this.
most welcome. Yeah, no, these are great questions.
So let's go a little bit. I know that you're in technology, so this must be a weird question for you. But how did you switch between remote life? Did it change your life at all?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it's very funny because being in technology, since early 2000s, we have been used to, I mean, a lot of people in technology, we are used to working remotely. The thing is that, when you work on these large projects, most of the projects are not centralized. They are decentralized in the sense that some people are in India, some people are in Europe, some people are in North America. So I've had this experience in early 2000s where we used to work from home, we used to work from the cafe, we used to work anywhere there is internet and we have the laptop. And so this transition didn't really, it didn't make a difference a lot to me. The only thing is, um, now I had the kids in the workplace, so we had to, figure out that adjustment. In fact, I'm doing another talk next week about how to be a parent and an entrepreneur and work from home, all that. But those are some of the things that were new, meaning, you had to make a space for your work. You had to, sort of figure out, okay, the kids are going to interrupt you, and that there is no way go to get around that. So but the good thing is everybody got used to it, and it just worked out. I enjoy it quite a bit, but I also miss the face to face communication and sort of the human interaction. So I think hybrid work is going to be the norm, and I'm very much looking forward to it.
Vanita is saying, thank you, Manuj. I guess Nike said it best. Just do it.
Exactly, just do it. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Vanita is just coming right after you with an interview, and she will talk about the importance of mental health support. And
Uh-huh.
we also have some Facebook users telling you, Manuj, you just open my mind.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, if you like this, then you will like some of my own more content as well. So check it out.
We will see, and I put in the comments also how the people can reach you. So get to know
Yeah,
Manuj more here,
yeah,
manujagarwal.com, and you
yeah.
will also feel find Manuj Agarwal on LinkedIn. So make sure that you are connecting with him. In
Uh-huh.
a very few minutes, we will continue with Vanita. So Manuj, what's your message for just we are opening the summit together. So what's your
Yeah.
message to our audience?
So,
And let's
the
go.
message is this: you can be whoever you want to be. The thing is, we put all the boundaries, every boundary that you can think of. The economy is bad, my country is bad, there are no jobs, there are no opportunities. Whatever you think is coming in your way, it is just your boundary. So you just need to flip that script, as we were saying earlier. If you think there is a challenge, just look at it as an opportunity for you to grow. Because I always say, if you look at your life, every growth spurt you had, it was result of a challenge you had to overcome. When you went to write an exam, you had to study, but the exam was a challenge. But because of that challenge, you became more educated. When you had to prepare for an interview, job interview, you had to work hard, but that was a challenge because of which you got the job. When you closed a deal as a business owner, it was a challenge to find the clients, convince them of the value you provide. But all these challenges are for your growth. I don't think you can think of a scenario where you grew without experiencing any challenge whatsoever, right? So I always say to people, hey, anything that you think is challenging in your life, just look at it from another point of view, that if I just roll up my sleeves and I overcome this challenge, there is a growth spurt right behind that, right? And the bigger the challenge, the bigger the growth. So, if you're going through some really tough time, really dark times in your life, then you need to be in the awe of what kind of growth am I going to experience after this is all over, right? How crazy that growth is going to be. And if you start thinking like that, everything becomes it becomes a wonderful way of experiencing life, because if you're enjoying life, if everything is great, you're enjoying life. If something is challenging, you can imagine what the growth is will look like, and again, you enjoy life, enjoy overcoming that challenge. So that's my message. Overcome those challenges, continue to grow, and build a life that you want to live, because it's entirely possible. I don't use my example, but i I talk to so many amazing people, Andrea, like yourself, who made it happen. All this, just you did it all by yourself. So this is a challenge, as you have said to me many times. You took it on as a challenge. So whatever you want to do, you can do it, as long as you're ready to take on that challenge.
Exactly. Super message. Thank you very much, Manuj, for this amazing conversation. We will see you more at the Global Empowerment Summit.
Absolutely. Thank
and
you so
then
much.
I say goodbye to the viewers for now, and you will see the next up from
Thank you so much.
10:30
Thanks.
in 2
Thank you.
minutes. We are back with
Thank you.
Vanitha. Bye, Manuj.
Thank you. Bye.
10, 9, 8, 7,